A family member is about to. Angel says this is a very important message for you today. Do not ignore it. Pay attention to this message. A family member is going to be tragically involved in a major accident that will be extremely painful, and you have the power to prevent it. There is a stirring in the spiritual realm that cannot be silenced anymore. A whisper from beyond the veil has grown louder with each sunrise. It has circled your home at night. It has passed by your windows while you were asleep. It has sat at the edge of your bed, hoping that your spirit would awaken and hear it before it is too late. For too long, you've dismissed the strange silence before the storm, the shadows in the eyes of someone close, the way time feels as if it's running out without you understanding why. But there is a reason. There is always a reason. You were chosen to carry this message not because you are perfect, but because you are capable. Capable of seeing what others refuse to see. Capable of stepping in when the hourglass empties. Capable of shifting the path that has already begun to form. You feel it, don't you? That unease. That tightness in your chest. That intuitive nudge that won't let you rest. It is not imagination. It is preparation. In the stillness between breaths, a warning has come through. Not through thunder or fire, but through a gentle press upon your heart. Something is about to happen, and it involves someone you love dearly. A person whose laughter you know well. A person who has stood beside you in quiet rooms. A person who, without realizing it, is walking closer to a very painful hour. The time of silence is over. It is now that you must look deeper. Deeper into their eyes. Deeper into the things they aren't saying. Deeper into the way they've been behaving lately. Have they been rushing? Distracted? Overwhelmed? Have they been brushing things off that shouldn't be ignored? A vehicle they've been meaning to repair. A path they keep taking that is marked by spiritual interference. A decision that seems minor but has large consequences. You've noticed it already, the signs have been dripping like water from the sky, slow but persistent. There are no accidents in the divine language. Everything you have seen, heard, or felt leading up to this moment has been designed to wake you up to this hour. You were never meant to stay asleep while this thread weaves itself into something irreversible. A family member is going to be tragically involved in a major accident that will be extremely painful, and you have the power to prevent it. This is not said to frighten you. It is said to empower you. To show you that you were given spiritual sight for a reason. To show you that timing matters, and you are now in the exact moment you were always meant to arrive in. This isn't just another passing word. This is a moment that decides how this chapter unfolds. They are not aware of the shadow following them. But you are. You've felt it. You've had dreams about it. Maybe even dismissed those dreams as stress or random thought. But nothing sent to your spirit is ever random. There is someone close to you whose life is sitting on a precipice. The choice is not theirs, it is yours. You can shift the outcome. You can alter what seems already written. Start by observing. Observe their steps. Observe their habits. Observe their schedules. Where are they headed this week? What are they doing that could be pulled into this spiritual entanglement? What has been neglected that needs urgent attention? Have they been avoiding rest? Avoiding health concerns? Ignoring signs and noises, be it in a vehicle or within their own body? This accident isn't scheduled on a calendar. It won't wait for a more convenient time. It won't knock politely. It comes hidden, masked as coincidence, dressed in ordinary hours. But once it occurs, everything changes. The laughter stops. The plans are disrupted. The light in your home dims for a long time. But this message was sent in advance because this can still be undone. You are the key. Your intervention, your spiritual sensitivity, your voice, your willingness to speak up even if you're dismissed, that's what will stop this from unfolding. Even if they laugh. Even if they wave it off. Even if they don't understand why you suddenly care so deeply about that one route they always take, or that one appointment they keep pushing off. You must persist. There is something haunting that path, and it's not a joke. You know how the world seems to suddenly shift when something bad happens? How everything that seemed routine becomes full of regret, of, if only I had said something. You are in the sacred window of before. Do not waste it. Start praying over them. Speak aloud their name when you are alone. Surround them with protection in the unseen. Cancel what is being planned in silence. Cancel what is being arranged by unseen forces that hope you remain distracted. Ask for divine intervention not just once, but repeatedly. Every day until the thread shifts. Every night until peace returns to your heart. And when you feel that sudden pull to call them, do it. When you wake up from that strange dream and their face is the first you think of, reach out. When you feel anxious about their upcoming trip or meeting or event, act on it. You are not imagining these urgencies. You are being activated. Your role has never been more important than it is now. There's something strange about the way this energy has been building. It's quiet, but strong. Almost like a current just beneath your feet. The timing is close. There isn't much left before the moment begins to unfold. And yet, even now, even with so much already moving into place, it can be stopped. That's how powerful intervention is. That's how much weight your words and actions carry. This family member may not understand why you are suddenly watching them closer. Why you are asking questions. Why you are insisting on changes, detours, delays. But one day, if you listen to this, they will thank you. One day they will look at you and realize you saved them from something they never saw coming. There are also clues in the things they've said recently. Pay attention to the things they casually mention. I've been feeling off lately. I'm so tired I almost missed my exit. There was this weird moment today when time felt slow. All of these are not casual. They are subconscious acknowledgments of a coming moment. Even the objects around them may be echoing this message. The odd flickering of lights. The phone calls dropping. The strange timing of delays. Pay attention. The spiritual realm is communicating through everything: technology, emotion, weather, silence. And the signs have not stopped because the window is still open. But it won't remain open forever. You may think, how can I stop something I can't see? But that is the exact reason you were sent this, because the spiritual things are not always visible, but they are felt. And you feel it. That's all the confirmation you need. Do not wait for someone else to do something. Do not wait for someone else to notice. You were chosen to feel this message. You were selected because you will listen. Even when others doubt. Even when others mock. Even when it feels like you're carrying this alone. You're not. Heaven is standing beside you, waiting for your command. Angel says this moment is reversible. But only if you act now. There will be a moment soon, a decision, a phone call, a trip, a sudden change in schedule, and it will be your moment to either speak or stay silent. Speak. Speak boldly. Speak with urgency. Speak with divine clarity. And don't stop. Don't hold back because you're afraid of being wrong. The real mistake would be saying nothing at all. My beloved child. There is a stillness before the shifting, and it is not silence. It is the breath of heaven holding its voice, waiting for your spirit to open like a door touched gently by wind. In the unseen, something is already unfolding, and though you may not yet feel it in your bones or taste it in your atmosphere, there is movement. A shadow of grief tries to gather, not to stay, but to remind you that choices can unravel or bind the course of time. Something sacred has been spoken in secret chambers of light. The heavens have watched long enough. A cry has been carried on the wings of those assigned to watch over your household, and now, that cry has reached the ear of the Eternal One. What is hidden must now be whispered into your soul, so you may listen and act, for your action may carry the power to rewrite what has already begun its descent. There is someone close to you, a blood thread, a soul tied not by choice but by design, someone whose footsteps are moving towards something that should never unfold. It is not their sin that draws this moment to them, but a woven tapestry of moments left unwatched, of time spent without spiritual attention. They are not walking into punishment. They are walking into a collision that was never meant to happen, but it will not turn away unless someone intervenes. You. It must be you. The stars have been murmuring. The hands of time are shifting with unusual friction. The air around your dwelling has grown heavier not from fear but from the burden of unspoken words, choices not yet made, and prayers that still linger on the edge of your lips. If you stay still, if you do nothing, then what waits will no longer wait. It will come. But if you step forward, something can change that even the timeline did not see coming. Angel says this only once to shake the silence. Someone from your family, someone who has shared your breath, your tears, your past, is about to be placed into something so harrowing, it will mark everyone around them. A sudden event, one that does not announce itself, one that crashes like thunder but without warning, is near. It is painful. It is something that leaves no soul untouched. It will cut across time and leave a mark so deep, even the sky will bend with sorrow. But there is still breath. There is still space to change it. This person is unaware. They do not see what circles them. They have no dream warning them. They feel no wind pulling them back. But you, the one reading these words now, you have been stirred. You are being asked to become the interruption in the flow. Not by fear, not by panic, but by alignment. There are decisions you must make now that feel small but are monumental. A conversation you must have. A phone call you must place. A shift in plans you must gently guide. You may not understand the fullness of why. You may feel foolish suggesting a delay, a detour, a change of route or habit. But do not let that stop you. Let heaven use your voice like a reed in the river, bending, flowing, directing what would otherwise crash. A vehicle has already begun to break down in the spirit realm. Something mechanical is already fracturing. Metal will not hold when it should. Time will not obey the usual laws. The streets will be unfamiliar even if traveled 1,000 times before. This is not about carelessness. This is about timing. About interference. About an unseen push that sends the ordinary into chaos. But it can be blocked. You must listen. Something will urge you soon to speak up, to say, wait, when it makes no sense. Say it anyway. Something will tell you to ask your loved one where they are going, even when it seems unnecessary. Ask anyway. Something will tell you to be near, to watch, to follow your instincts that feel out of place. Follow them anyway. This is not superstition. This is divine alignment. My child, in the quiet moments, when the world around you hums with activity, there is a stillness that only those who listen to the whisper of the divine can truly hear. A message is coming to you today, not from the earth but from the heavens, where every word is laced with wisdom, grace, and power. It is not just any message. It is one that has been prepared, not just for your heart, but for your soul, crafted with the love of the Creator who watches over you, even in the deepest silence. Today, as you receive this, know that it is not a mere coincidence that you are hearing these words, for God's hand is moving in your life in ways you cannot yet see. There are moments in life when the veil between the seen and unseen thins. There are times when the very air around you seems charged, and it feels as if the universe is trying to speak, to communicate something so vital, so urgent, that it cannot be ignored. This is such a time. This is a moment when the divine is reaching out to you directly, to guide you, to warn you, and to give you the strength to rise above whatever lies ahead. A great burden has been placed upon your heart, one that may seem heavy, perhaps even overwhelming, but know that this burden is not one that you are meant to bear alone. As you stand at this threshold of revelation, it may feel as though you are staring into the unknown, unsure of what is to come. But God is with you. God has always been with you. And in this time of uncertainty, it is His voice, steady and calm, that you must listen to. For His presence will be your strength, and His grace will be your guide. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. You are not walking alone on this journey. I have seen the path you walk, and I have seen the trials that are ahead of you. I know the fears that fill your heart and the worries that cloud your mind. But you must trust, for you have been given a power, a gift, that will help you navigate what is to come. There is something that lies ahead for you, something that has been set in motion, something that is already unfolding as you breathe these very words. A family member, someone who is dear to your heart, is about to face an incredibly painful and tragic experience. A major accident is coming into their life, an accident that will shake them to their core. It is an event that will cause great suffering and heartache. You may not yet know the details, but I tell you now, this is not something that has been set in stone. There is still time. You have been given the power to prevent this, to intervene before the consequences become inevitable. Know this, it is not by your strength alone that you will change the course of what is about to happen, but through the power of prayer, the strength of faith, and the love that you carry in your heart for those you hold close. God has seen your prayers, and He has heard your calls for protection. Your trust in Him will guide you through this. You must rise in the faith that He is already moving on your behalf, that He is already at work, weaving His plan in ways you cannot yet fully see. His hands are upon you, guiding every word you speak, every prayer you offer, every moment of quiet reflection you take. A message is coming through now, one that comes not from your own mind, but from the very heart of the divine. Be still, it says, and trust that I am working even now. Do not look with your earthly eyes for answers. Look with the eyes of faith, for I am making a way where there seems to be none. In this moment, there is an opportunity before you, an opportunity to act with the love and grace that only the divine can inspire. It is a calling, a request from the heavens, to rise above the fear and confusion, and to step into your power as a protector, as an intercessor, and as a beacon of light for those around you. The road ahead will not always be easy, and there may be moments when you feel that the weight of the world is too much to carry. But you must hold firm. You must believe in the power of your prayers, the strength of your trust, and the certainty that God's plan for you is good, and that no matter what lies ahead, His presence will remain by your side. Your family member, in their own way, is being led down a path that may seem inevitable. But there is no path that is too set, no course that cannot be altered by the hand of God. The tragedy that has been set in motion can still be prevented, but it will require you to stand firm in faith, to offer your prayers unceasingly, and to trust that the divine will intervene on your behalf. It may seem as though the events of this world unfold according to a plan that is beyond your control, but know this: every action, every thought, every prayer you offer is part of a larger, divine design. And in this moment, as God reveals to you the path before you, He is showing you that your prayers are powerful beyond measure. What happens next will depend on the strength of your faith, your trust in God, and your willingness to take action in the spirit of love and protection. God is not a distant force. He is not some faraway power that exists only in times of crisis. He is here with you, in the small moments, in the quiet prayers, in the gentle whispers of the heart. He is working in every detail of your life, even when you cannot see it. His hand is upon you now, guiding you, encouraging you, giving you the strength to stand firm. He says, "You are not powerless. You have been given a gift of love, a gift of power, a gift of faith. Use it now." It may feel as though you are standing at the edge of a precipice, looking out into the unknown. But you are not alone. God's love is with you. His protection surrounds you. You have the ability to prevent this tragedy, to intervene in a way that will change the course of events. Do not underestimate the power of your prayer. Do not doubt the strength of your heart. In the coming days, you will be called to action. You will feel the stirring within you, the call to pray, the call to speak words of protection over your loved ones. And you must do so with the full knowledge that God's hand is moving in ways you cannot yet understand, but with full trust that He is at work. This is your moment to stand strong, to trust that your prayers are not in vain, and to take up your mantle as a protector of those you love. Finally, God is exposing the truth to you now, revealing to you the path ahead. This family member, though they may not know it yet, is facing a pivotal moment. What happens next will be determined by your faith, by your trust, and by your willingness to pray and to believe in the power of divine intervention. You have the power to change the course of events. You have been given the grace to protect them from the harm that has been set before them. God is with you, now and always. Trust in His love. Trust in His timing. And trust in the power of your prayers to shape the course of events. This is not the end of the story, it is only the beginning. And with God by your side, you can face whatever comes with courage, strength, and unwavering faith. You are safe, you are protected, and you are loved. Never forget that in every moment, God's presence is with you. Trust Him, pray to Him, and watch as He works miracles in your life, as He brings about a change that only the divine could orchestrate.